Look, I know you're trying to get absolutely dialed this summer, and like they say, abs are made in the kitchen. So we're gonna go through the foods that I eat personally to get in the best shape as possible, but also to not absolutely hate my life. Now, most of you know, my favorite grocery store is Aldi. The value is just too good. It's extremely high quality food, especially for the price that you're going to pay. But the number one thing I'm gonna tell you is use the app, order it on your phone, and just go pick it up. Because I don't wanna pay to have people deliver my groceries, at least at Aldi. I'll show you tomorrow of the only place I will pay to deliver because the experience going there is too bad. But all you have to do is click the same foods week after week and they'll bring it right to your car. The customer experience is just so good. You pull into your spot, they come right out with your order, you open the door, they load it in, you're on your way, you don't have to lug the kids in. It's beautiful.
Now we're familiar with your vehicle, buddy.
Sorry?
I said, can you tell we're familiar with your vehicle?
Yeah, that must mean we come here too much.
It's potty time for somebody.
Yeah, he's learning to use the potty.
I do not miss those days.
No, it's been a struggle, but he's getting better. We're proud of him.
I about lost my mind.
Well, bringing that potty, everywhere in public isn't so much fun.
I'm gonna eat him in there. I'm like,
I know.
I got him one that played music. If you went, he'd stand there and throw Cheerios in it. I said,
Oh, thank you. Have a great day. I couldn't have scripted that any better. Where else are you going to get that kind of service? The Aldi people recognize. I mean, we should be sponsored by Aldi at this point. So all of this food ends up costing anywhere from, I would say, $150 to $180 on any given week. And we buy the same things every single week just to keep it simple. First and foremost, 4 pineapples every single week without fail. I am the world record holder for number of pineapples eaten. I have a bit of a fetish. And then in here, we have a watermelon, a big old watermelon if you could tell. I just think this is the perfect food for summer. You add a little bit of salt, it keeps you full, and it's so refreshing. And by the way, there's Griffin's potty that she was talking about. In this bag over here, we have some yellow potatoes, very versatile food. We have some bananas. You cannot go wrong with bananas. And Megan really likes these, I don't know if they're dark chocolate covered strawberries, but pretty clean ingredients given the fact that they're covered in chocolate. Now, I'm not proud of this one because you really shouldn't be drinking out of plastic bottles and you surely shouldn't be drinking all this artificial. But when I am trying to get a little bit more dialed in, I need something to suppress the appetite, and these are delicious. They fill up your stomach. So during these summer months, I tend to have a little bit of those. And here is where all the magic happens. I go through so much fruit. I'm on a raspberry strawberry kick right now. You can get organic berries at a much better price. And my favorite vegetable there is this medley right here. It has carrots, cauliflower, and broccoli for like $1.20. So I eat one of these every single day with my ground beef. I think that's all that's in there. Oh, and of course we've got our frozen organic broccoli for my egg bites. And as far as meat goes, and I'm sorry I'm trying to do this out of the back of the car, a little bit of a time crunch today. You know I do at least a pound of this every day or every other day or so. And then I will use the 8515 for the smash burgers. And finally in here, we got some almond crackers. These are for Megan and Griffey. And then a few different types of bread. So we have got this seed-tastic bread, which Griffin likes a lot. I personally don't eat it, but I think it's not too bad given that it's a processed bread. And then some sourdough, so I will have a few slices of this throughout the week. Super delicious, super affordable. And then I won't hide this, every Sunday, this is our quote-unquote cheat meal. Cauliflower crust pizza and a ham sandwich I add to it. And that is gonna do it for the Aldi haul. The other things you did not see in the bags because they were buried: steaks, chicken thighs. I think that's it for the protein sources. And you might be thinking that's not a lot of food, and you're right, it isn't a whole lot of food, but all I primarily eat is meat and fruit. And I just find this is the easiest diet to adhere to, especially throughout the day. And then at night, we'll have a family dinner. So maybe it's gonna be like pasta one night, maybe I'll have a slice of bread, maybe some potatoes. But I just find that that is the fastest way to get in shape if you just stick to something that's easy to sustain like that. And of course, I'll have my PE Science protein shakes when I need something sweet. But tomorrow, I will show you the other foods that we pick up from another store that you can't get at Aldi, and that will kind of show you the complete makeup of my diet. Oh my gosh, guys. I just need to say thank you to my wife and my mother-in-law. They've taken the kids and I'm here just trying to catch up on life, and I have needed it. Now, if you just want to see the next grocery haul, I'm gonna have Greg timestamp it right there so you can skip to that point. But if you're interested in what's been going on and just some behind the scenes, I'll kind of give you a preview. One, my recovery has not been very good. I've been using this ultra human ring, which I'll talk to you guys about, but it has been a little bit rough between work and life and all the things that have been going on, and this has been a very challenging time to put out. Did you see that? My light just died. There we go. But I guess all the videos in the last few weeks have been about the house build, and I apologize if that's not what you're here for. I get it. It's not going to be for everyone, but that is what I have been living, and it hasn't been a whole lot of health and fitness content. So hopefully we can get back to some of that. But I'll be honest, I'm really just integrating whatever's going on in life into these videos and trying to make it as enjoyable, informative, and entertaining as possible. And like I tell you guys, you don't need supplements, but when things get nuts, they sure make life a lot simpler, especially when it comes to getting your protein. You guys know, PD Science, they save my life. You can use code Travis to save 10%. The Cake Pop Protein, I absolutely love it. You guys know I eat these cinnamon roll pancakes every single weekend. It's a family affair. So I'm gonna start to get these prepped for when the kids do get back. So I just do 70 grams of the cinnamon roll PD Science pancake mix. And that's really all you need, but I love to add in 1 additional scoop of the Cake Pop protein to get extra protein and extra sweetness. I find that this is the best combination because sometimes you just need something to look forward to, and this is a cost-effective, delicious way to do it. So this is a major staple in my diet personally. I'll get to some of the other foods, but I did want to discuss this ultra human ring. You guys know I am a bit of a biohacker. I am always trying to get that slight edge. Now, first and foremost, the thing looks sweet. And I know that really shouldn't matter, but I am not going to wear something that's ugly. And you might have seen this one at Costco. This is the Ultra Human Air. It tracks temperature, HRV, movement, recovery, all of the insights that you need to optimize your day in a simple, easy app. All you gotta do is put it on and it does all the work for you. So when you're at Costco pushing your cart down the aisle, you probably have seen this box, and I know there's other options for wearables, but Megan has another ring, and the reason I don't like that is because it's not accurate. This, I can tell, is actually giving me good data because I have a 4-month-old and a sleep regression, and I can see very clearly on those nights where we're up just a few times. So here's what I'll say. What gets measured gets managed, and having this kind of data gives you the ability to make educated decisions about your body's performance. And what is so awesome about this is it will give you actionable steps you can take to best optimize your days depending on the different variables that it tracks. So I think the Ultra Human is a great tool for every single person. You can pick it up at Costco, which is awesome. Everyone loves Costco, right? And then you can also pick it up online and a lot of other places. But check out Ultra Human. I think you guys will love it. Now, let's move on to dicing some food. Check out this cutting board. My best friend made this for Megan and I, and this is so nice. I absolutely love this thing. But of course, if you're gonna eat or if you're gonna go out and buy a bunch of fruits, you're gonna wanna have it prepared, and it's kind of a pain, I'm gonna be honest, but having the pineapples already cut are gonna make sure you actually make the right food choices. Did I mention the 4-month sleep regression? Brutal. So I had a little bit of a scare last week. I ended up re-aggravating my back. And if you've been on the channel for a while, you know I've been through the ringer with back injuries over the years. And I have found this exercise right here, this stretch, I think it's called a prone push-up, to be the most effective exercise to help with back pain, specifically sciatica. I'll just do 10 reps, and I do this every single day. And thankfully, my back is feeling much better. Now, in an abundance of caution, I am going to be taking a few weeks off of front squats. I won't even back squat anymore. It's not worth the risk, but I am so thankful to have this Tempo of Gains leg curl, leg extension machine. It just gives me the ability to train safely and effectively. I absolutely love this thing. Incredible, incredible workout. I am actually down to 165 pounds. Just trying to, again, dial it in for the summer a little bit. And here is one of my go-to meals. If you can see, we got a bed of vegetables, but also these chicken burgers. And if you're wondering where they came from, let me show you.
Just drop it right there, man. Yeah, thank you. Just got a sleeping baby at home, so. Oh my gosh.
So let's end it with the Costco haul. Now for me, there is no Costco that is convenient to my house. So I do use DoorDash to have it delivered. It is worth the extra money for me. So let me show you my absolute favorite items from Costco. These are what I would consider necessities. And let's record it as if I'm recording a TikTok because, well, I wanna use this footage for both platforms. Greg, if you don't mind. These are the 10 items you need from Costco if your family is about that life. You know what life I'm talking about. Number one, by far most important, the organic chicken sausages. You need to buy every bag they have unless you live near Raleigh, North Carolina, because I've already purchased all of them. This is a must-have for the entire family. Number two are these siete tortilla wraps. These are made with almond flour. We use these to make my oldest quesadillas. He absolutely loves them. It's perfect for a quick lunch with minimal ingredients. Number three are these caramelized onion chicken burgers. I just had these for lunch. They are delicious, especially when you're in a pinch. Now, personally, I would prefer not to eat pre-made meats, but hey, life gets a little bit crazy, so having some emergency protein is always a good idea. Number four, picture right here, they were sold out. Organic pasture-raised eggs. You're not gonna find a value any better than these from Costco. Number five, lightly breaded chicken nuggets. Look, if you have a toddler, they're going to be eating nuggets. These are the lesser of the evils. They are pretty good. And in a complete emergency, Megan and I might indulge, but ultimately, they're for the kids. Number six, probably something you have never seen before. These organic mini wontons. They're very delicious, like a little dumpling. Not the greatest thing, but again, you kind of need options when you have a young family. I don't know if I'm on 6 or 7. Let's go with 7. These solely fruit jerky bars. It's just mango and pineapple. Talk about great ingredients. It's just like That's It bars, which is going to be number 8. You have to get That's It bars. It's probably the most important thing outside of the sausage that we get. But not the best tasting thing in the world, but if you have a little one, I think they'll at least give it a try. Number 9, you're feeling crazy, you need a little margarita on the weekend. Try out these late July sea salt lime tortilla chips. Ingredients are just whole ground corn, organic sunflower oil. I know it's not the best, but also has sea salt and lime oil. So again, less of all of the evils, just in case you need a little treat. Number 10 is just gonna be these organic sausages again. You gotta get them. And that's it, video over. These are the foods that we buy and eat consistently throughout the week. If you have any suggestions or want any other food ideas, let us know. Appreciate you sticking around. I look forward to talking to y'all next week.